Today, I'm talking to a pastor who's gone viral in the past for the way he delivered his message in church.
Ready. Are you ready for his return? Amen.
Right now, the pastor has a different message this time about COVID and Thanksgiving.
Well, my name is Bartholomew Orr. I'm senior pastor of Brown Missionary Baptist Church in South Haven, Mississippi, and our website is www.brownbaptist.org.
So, Pastor, you're no stranger to going viral. You've gone viral in the past before with one of your messages where you were, I guess, demonstrating what it would be like for Jesus to return.
Right, flying in, yes.
And I guess the way that resonated with people, were you surprised?
I was surprised then, and quite frankly, surprised even now, but I'm thankful that this message is going forth once again in terms of just the urgency with COVID-19.
Yeah, the message that you're putting out now is a little different from that one, and this is a warning to the community and resident and members of your church. Talk about the warning.
Well, we have seen numbers of COVID-19 rising in our state of Mississippi, as well as in our border state of Tennessee in this Mid-South area. And so the cry that is being made across the nation is one that we wanted to echo as well. Thanksgiving is here. It's oftentimes a time where family come together, large gatherings come together to just celebrate the season. But we are encouraging everyone this time, let's be safe. Let's keep our Thanksgiving at home, small gatherings, practicing all of the safety guidelines so that we can help flatten this curve of COVID-19.
Your church has been affected. I believe that you've seen an increase in funerals and deaths.
We have seen an increase in funerals. All of them have not been just COVID related, but yes, I mean, we have already seen multiple weekends of just numerous funerals within a single weekend. We've had about a 50% increase, and the year is not over just yet.
How is that for you and your congregation dealing with these deaths of people because of this worldwide pandemic?
Well, I'm thankful that Brown Baptist, and we're celebrating 138 years that we've been in existence. We've always tried to be that beacon of light in the midst of the community. And so I'm thankful that even at a time like this, God is able to use us to minister to families that are hurting, that is going through a lot of great loss. Many of them have not even been able to be with their loved ones in that time of death because of all of the restrictions and all of the pandemic that is happening. So I'm grateful that we're able to minister to people even at that most difficult time.
You think people, I mean, it seems like for the most part, a lot of people don't think it's serious, and some people aren't really paying attention to the warnings that the doctors are giving out there. Do you think they're starting to listen now, or do you think that people in the community are hearing what you're saying?
I am hoping that the misinformation that have been out there before, that people would indeed start listening and heeding the warning. We're the United States, and the only way that we're going to really make an impact with COVID-19, we're going to have to make a united effort, a united front. I mean, this is a time for the community to come together, wearing masks, practicing the social distancing, minimizing those gatherings. We are doing it in order to save each other's lives.
I know this has been a tough season for a lot of people, and especially for churches with the way that churches do things. In churches, you know, it's all about being close and
Right.
holding your neighbor's hands and stuff like this. What have you guys had to do to change because of what's been happening?
Well, when we pretty much just went to online worship in the month of March, and for the next 7 months, we did not gather together, even when the restrictions were lifted and churches were able to come back in Mississippi and start gathering. We delayed gathering because we did want to see a pattern. We did want to see the numbers loosen up. We wanted to make sure that we had an ample opportunity to prepare, to put in all of the safety measurements that we needed to put in so that our congregants could be safe. And so after 7 months, we just started back in-person worship last month, but again, a very reduced number. Masks are required, temperature checks, registration. We have tried to, if you will, to cross all of the T's and dot all of the I's to try to keep everyone safe. And we are still encouraging our members to stay home. I mean, we have members, not only those that are vulnerable, but those that are just because they are around others say, Pastor, you know what? I need to stay online just a little longer. And we encourage that because their safety is our number one priority.
I know, as a pastor, when people are sick and people in the hospital, I know you get calls. Are you just, when your phone rings now, are you just kind of shaking your head like, please don't let it be another one?
Well, and we appreciate. I'm one of those hands-on pastors, so most of my members actually have my cell number. But here's our thing. We want to stay connected, and so we want people to reach out. They're able to call the church anytime. We have a staff, and even when this pandemic started, we made a concerted effort that we really want to keep showing compassion. We want to stay connected to our members. So we are trying to be as proactive as possible in calling all of our members every month because we do know that that connection is so important. And right now is only happening through phone calls, Zooms, and things of that nature. So we still answer the phone.
No, I wasn't saying answer the phone. I meant more so like, please don't let it be another like COVID, somebody with COVID or another death or something like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, quite, yes. So as with everybody right now, because all of the families are being affected, my family has been affected as well. And yes, that gets overwhelmed just hearing news after news of just people passing away suddenly, unexpected. Some because of COVID, others because of just from accidents. You name it. We've seen it this year.
Of those, the funerals that you've done for COVID, have you had people from all different age groups and things like that, or has it been mainly like older members?
And that's another reason why I'm sounding the alarm because we have seen numbers of individuals that are not just necessarily older, but we've seen. I'm 50, so now 50 is young to me, but we have seen younger ones as well that have been affected by COVID-19.
I know you're hoping that people heed the warning and listen. Do you think it's important for people like yourself, for pastors to get out there in front of this and tell
We
people?
have to. I mean, this is going to take a concerted effort. So, from the politicians to the pastors to all of the public officials, look, we need everyone coming together, and let's sound the alarm. The numbers are rising. Something as simple as wearing a mask can help reduce the number and the spread of this virus. So let's do all that we can to stop the spread.
Thank you so much, Pastor. Is there anything else that you want to add or you want to reiterate or want to let people know?
Well, this is the season of Thanksgiving. And in America, we still have so much to be thankful for that we live in this country. And I know that it is the American spirit of coming together, building this community that is going to help us defeat this virus.
I appreciate it so much, sir. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
talking to me. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody, make sure you stay safe out there. And if you could please do me a favor, and as soon as you're finished watching this video, go down and click the subscribe button. That way, you'll get alerted to any time I post something new, and you definitely don't want to miss out on any of the content that I'm putting out there. See you next time.